So you
teach them
really need
hands-on.
to do the hands-on, because
Yeah.
the difference in hands-on and I mean video is awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You can get, because the one thing great about video is you can replay and go over and replay and go over, and you can pick up if you're a real studier and do those things. You can learn. Different people learn different ways.
I like it just like football.
Yeah.
You do it, they film what you did, then you go back.
You go watch it.
Yeah, so you're trained on the field. You're trained on the field. You're individual and team.
That's right.
You play your game, your drill, and then all the camera catches all your performance, and your performance is critiqued, not vice versa. It's a shame with the internet now. We have critique going on with stuff, and then they try to learn that. You should try to learn stuff first, hands-on. That's what this is going to be nice. We can go to clinics around the country, out of the country, hands-on training.
Yeah. Learn it
Then,
the right way.
then they can watch and catch up with what they learn. That's the best way to go.
Well, I'm excited to see that, because we've been able to do, and I'm sure we'll be able to do it immediately with people. Like, and the other thing people don't know is there's something about getting around somebody who has, every heavy lifter I know, truly world champion level strength, has a presence about the way when they come in the gym, you expect more out of yourself. Like we have, literally, it's a different environment. And when you go to a conference or a clinic or whatever with Donnie there, you'll perform better. And there's a bunch of different scientific reasons I could tell you about why, but who cares why? It's just the truth.
Yeah, I mean,
not only will you learn, and that one tip might be the thing that puts 50 pounds on your squat or whatever, but the physical expectation just is a whole nother.
Yeah, and it doesn't need to be the biggest and strongest of all time. It can be the best in their weight class. The best. They all have a presence, like you said. When they walk in the room, you can feel it. You know, whether it's a 148-pound girl, 165, a 180. I've seen guys that are 181, 188 that'll blow your mind. You know, and it's like you get jacked when they're around. So it's just, it is. You're right. Everybody that is very good at what they do brings something to the table. And it's just fun. Like I mentioned Gillingham before. I got to meet him at one of the arms fights, and I got to talk to him for a little bit. Man, I was so jacked talking to him. You know, because he's my age, and he's still pulling these great deadlifts. And I loved his career that he had. His dad played in the NFL. So did my dad. And he was he lifted weights in the NFL back in the day when no one did. So all that stuff's really
way strong too. He was way crazy strong. Gail was there. I got to meet him. Never had met Brad, but I met Bill Wade and Paul.
And if you don't get kind of jacked up, then you're crazy.
Yeah.
Awesome. All of those people.
Awesome people. Well, listen, you're going to get the opportunity to meet Donnie in person and different things, and you're going to be able to really learn from one of the strongest people to ever walk the planet. So you guys better be looking. I said one of. One of. And I'll say that. Okay. There is no world's strongest man. Those people, thousands of people. I literally told this to 80,000 kids 2 years ago. There is no world's strongest man. There's a guy who's better than everybody at one thing, or one set of things, but there's no comparing apples to oranges, other things.
Because only God knows who the strongest man is at the time. And I think we had that Times Square. They have that screen, that scrolling thing, and whoever said, whoever is the strongest man on the planet, God would put that on there. And then whoever would, I think every minute it would change, you know, due to injury, age, new ones coming in.
The question is strongest at what?
Right.
Because there are things that you and I will never be able to perform comparatively to, all right, I have a friend who did a one hand, one finger chin up.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That's not happening. I'd love to see it. It would be awesomeness, but okay, that's a totally legitimate form of strength. Now that guy can't squat 1,000 pounds. Not going to happen.
Still, it's pretty impressive.
It's an awesome feat. There's a million ways to judge what strength is and a million ways to do it. But I have found this, and I think we will find this too. A guy who learns how to build one kind of strength understands the science of human performance and strength well enough to be able to make the transfer. So if you can build one kind of superhuman level, world record type strength, you got the gearing to make it happen and to analyze and do the things to make it cross over into another. For instance, you train people that aren't powerlifters to do other things. But you're going to be able to get to see one of the strongest humans who've ever walked. You're going to be able to see him live and learn from his exact stuff. And I'll tell you what, I'm even surprised. I have some understanding of his system, but every time we talk to him, there's another piece, there's another something. There's a lot more innovation that people have no idea. lot of stuff you've never told anybody.
Right.
People haven't seen. Only people who are just lucky enough to happen to be in your little training crew or at your tiny, at that secret enclave.
Yeah, the problem is I get these training partners I've had, for the past 12 years or so, and I'm a flawed person. So I piss them off. Whatever it is that I do, that Donnie Thompson is a thing, it chases them off. They get sick of me and don't want to see my face again. And it's a shame because it's too bad they can't just give me a little bit of space, let me be a little nutty, and then because they'd be so much better if we stick together. But we'll have, like in this town, I have a bunch of people training me, and they all have different gyms everywhere. Satellite gyms, offsprings of the old compound. So we're Northeast, West Columbia, East Columbia, you're all over. So it was too bad that we couldn't maintain that. I'll take, I have to say it's me, because I have a way of running people off.
I appreciate you having that,
But it is, it is
but
true.
I know about 2 gyms in the U.S. that have maintained one consistent lifting crew for a long period of time, and even they cycle people in and out. I've never seen one place stay together across the entire U.S. for more than a year or 2. It just doesn't happen. Either people get mad and it's just.
But if I see a lifter that has no adversity in their life, I'm going to create something. They have to.
You have to have
lift is that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I had it, and so I think that we ought to have it across the board. I mean, we had a high school kid. Everything was going great because we were doing everything for him. We provided his gear. We provided his training facility, but he never paid a dime. And one day we just yanked it out from underneath him. We didn't show up, and he fluttered around like a bird kicked out of the nest. So we weren't doing him any, no matter how strong he was, we did him no favors by carrying him like that.
Well, because
none of us were carrying.
There's more to strength than just strength.
So that was my fault.
There's emotional and mental power that you're building that you got to be able to think for yourself to do, and most people don't get it. So listen, you guys look forward to hanging out with Donnie and seeing his new website and seeing all the cool stuff. And you're going to see clips of his lifts, people he lifts with, stuff from training. Man, it's just going to be ridiculously cool. He's going to be part of a ring of the strongest humans walking the planet, doing some cool stuff together. So you guys take care. Donnie, thanks again.
Hey, no problem.
This is going to be super cool.
Yeah, everybody have a good time.
Yep.
See you on the platform.